Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, thank you for the feedback already from the previous video, right? So the first 8 deck lists were revealed yesterday. So today the first, or at least the next 8 lists, looking at Group B and Group F. Let's start off with Group B, so the more balanced decks. We start off with a deck, I think it was never featured in the Cross-Banlist Cup, even though it was fairly, somewhat of a big name, but it was, I guess, relevant for a super short amount of time. Because a lot of the cards were quickly banned or limited, looking at Level Eater, for example, looking at Omega. So Synchro Fusionist. Key card is basically Synchro Fusionist itself. When used for a Synchro Summon, it searches the Fusion card. So it searches the Instant Fusion, Brilliant Fusion, and so on. So it's a ridiculous deck. A top deck list by Cody Angelo. The second one, we have... this one got a lot of votes. How long has it been? It definitely wasn't featured in the previous Cross-Banlist Cup edition, but I think maybe 1 or 2 seasons ago. Well, windups in general, but this is Shocklock. So Shockmasters enters the Cross-Banlist Cup again. One of the most broken cards, probably basically shutting down either spells, traps, or monster effects. So windup Shocklock having access to stuff like Zen Mighty. Again, post windups ban list. Magician Shark as one of those good old school 2-card combos. The next one. This is a fan service deck, I guess. A highly suggested deck. Heroes. But looking at Edison format again, so hero beats. I mean, you have a gazillion hero options. I think it definitely could be welcome, right? I mean, it definitely has potential to, be showcased here in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup. I think, the key card being Absolute Zero, obviously, featuring Miracle Fusion. The Ocean is a very nostalgic card for myself as well, from years ago. So, the last one. The last one is another favorite, an old school deck. First Place Worlds, if I'm not mistaken, 2007, guys. Trooper Monarchs. Basically very first when Card Trooper was released. Years ago, 2007. And super oppressive deck. Somewhat slowish. At the same time, flips, Dekochi, Gravekeeper Spy, but Monarchs, Ryza, setting your opponent back, putting 1 card from their field to the top of the deck. A crazy, crazy card back then. Alright, so off to the bottom, the more broken cards. And to my surprise, this one was suggested a lot. It's one of the newer decks, one of the more recent decks in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup. For a TCG list, it's probably too soon, and I wanted to keep the amount of OCG lists at a relative minimum. Or, some exceptions where there was only an OCG list available, for example. Or by the time you got it in the TCG, it wasn't, available. So, OCG, Blue Eyes, Primite. So yeah, eager to see how that one is going to perform in the Cross-Banlist Cup. The next one is a Sprite Melfi, a Sprite variant featuring Melfi. So first place, Samir, which YCS was it? Was it YCS London in 2023? First place decklist, so featuring Melfi, small Melfi package. But first place YCS decklist, Nimble Engine. Again, the first time this particular engine and deck enters the Cross-Banlist Cup. So, eager to see how this is going to perform against stuff like Blue Eyes. And of course, the next one. This is somewhat of a toxic deck, the next one. Being also an OCG decklist, because I don't think we ever had the opportunity to play both of these decks in the same format. I'm looking at Dragoon and Jin Releaser of Ritual. So, again, OCG. So, Helki Fibrex Turbo, turboing out, basically, eventually locking your opponent with the Jin. And with a small Necros package, and of course Dragoon, basically any 2-card combo features Anaconda into Dragoon, how powerful Dragoon is. Last but not least, this is also a strong list, and one of the first decks that, could extra link your opponent from using their extra deck in Master Rule 4. That's Goki, but there might be some better lists. This should be the first place deck list from our European Championship back then, Luke Parks, if I'm not mistaken. But it doesn't have Summon Sorceress, because what was it? It wasn't available or wasn't allowed because it was a promo, if I'm not mistaken. So, feel free to leave suggestions. So, again, like yesterday, all the deck lists are not set. If you have suggestions for better deck lists, definitely let me know. Okay, take a peek at the pinned comment for some suggestions for tomorrow, right? Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.